Welcome to Q&A Thursday. I am your coach, Tandar. Today's topic is how to overcome jealousy. Let's begin. I recently left my work to start my own company and finally live my purpose. There have been many ups and downs which I was prepared for, but I wasn't prepared for being jealous of others who are not even in the same field. How can I overcome this jealousy and move forward? Thank you so much for writing in. That's actually a great question, and many congratulations to you for starting your own company and following your purpose and your passion. Before we begin, I'd like to point out that jealousy does not just happen in our personal lives. It does happen in our professional lives and anything else. And the root of jealousy comes from fear of not being good enough, not being smart enough, not being skilled enough. So therefore, it goes all back to ourselves. But I have some good coaching tips for you today to help you overcome the jealousy and keep moving forward and strong. Let's not keep you waiting. Number 1, turn it into drive mode. You're experiencing some negative energy and negative feelings going through you, which comes from a place of lack. What you want to do is turn that energy into positive and use it for a place of abundance, which is definitely within you. Another thing you want to do is take it from a place of sabotaging yourself to a place of using that energy to your advantage. The moment your focus goes from what you don't have to actually what you do have, your energy switches from negative to positive. You become more grateful, you're more centered, and you can use that drive to push you forward away from jealousy and more towards your goals. Jealousy comes from a place of lack, comes from a place of comparison, not having the skills and the mindset and the smarts and what it takes to become successful is probably what you're focusing on. So make sure you change your focus to all the things that you do have. And a great reminder of that is look at your own track record and see how far you've come. That should bring you back into your center. Let's move on to number 2. Stop comparing yourself. As I mentioned before, once you start comparing yourself to another, you're operating from a place of lack. Why? It's because no two people are the same. No two individuals are the same. No two businesses are the same. And no two journeys are the same. So therefore, you comparing yourself not only provokes jealousy, it also brings out feelings of doubt, feelings of self-sabotaging, self-judgment, self-punishment. And who wants to deal with that? So instead of using comparison and channeling all that negative energy into yourself and bringing that in, you can use appreciation instead, that this person actually crossed your path and you can learn a thing or two from them. You can actually perceive them as someone who's brought this drive out of you that you can channel and say, there's more work to be done and I have to re-strategize, I have to rethink my ways, and there's a lot more to be done with that energy than to go and comparing yourself to another and feeling jealous. So keep that in mind. That gets us to number 3. Talk it out. When feelings of jealousy, doubt, self-judgment, and all these other kinds of feelings take over us, if we keep it silent and to ourselves and not speak about it and not use our vulnerability to discuss it with someone, to bring it out in the open and find a solution for it, it turns into shame, and shame grows in silence. Shame takes over you, which I'm very happy that you wrote this question to me, because that shows that you're halfway through voicing that out and not keeping it silence within to go for the solution. And once you have the solution, you'll no longer feel these feelings of inadequacy about yourself and jealous towards others. Next time these inadequate feelings happen to you, all you have to do is find someone really trusting and voice it to them and talk about it. Use your vulnerability to do so, gain your power, and diffuse shame. Which brings us to our last coaching tip, number 4. Ask the why. It's very important to know exactly what it is, which area, what specific area it is that has brought this feeling of jealousy within you. I'm pretty sure that the whole business of this other person is not what's causing this whole jealous feeling in you. There must be something very specific in a very certain area. You got to sit down and write a list of all the things you think it might be and cross out the ones that you're pretty sure you have already covered. Once you figure out what it is exactly that's bothering you, that's exactly the area that you need to put your energy to improve your own business. So it's a very good thing that we feel a little bit of a jealousy here and there towards others, but we should not keep that negative feeling inside and channel that energy to use it to our advantage, which I did mention in the beginning of this video. I hope this coaching session served you, and for more of the same type of coaching sessions, you can go to my YouTube channel or sign up at tandartanavoli.com and receive the newsletter on a weekly basis. I can't wait to see you all next week. Until then, keep happy and healthy.